Unprofessional performance. This is the title of today's video, and that's honestly how I feel. The mistakes, the complacency, the lack of urgency in the first half cost us overall. Second half was a completely different game. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to another match reaction. We're here to talk about Fulham 3, Liverpool 2. And listen, I can't even honestly make the claim that Liverpool deserved to win that game based on how we played in the first half. Let's just establish how the 3 goals happened. First goal was a combined individual error from Curtis Jones with a bad clearance and Konate's inability to win a simple header. The second one was Robertson making 2 mistakes in a row, just giving the ball to Iwobi, and after that heading the ball back to Iwobi after Konate intercepts it, and then getting into the way of the shot and deflecting it to the back of their own net. And the third one, Muniz absolutely bullies Van Dijk, and he bullied Van Dijk all game long, by the way. And there's a reason. That's the reason why we lost the game. Now, obviously, the people will say the same exact typical, prototypical nonsense. Where's this guy? Where's that guy? There's no need to scapegoat. The team, the whole team was absolute dog poop the entirety of the first half, and it cost us. And this is where I have to respect and develop a new respect for Pep Guardiola, because he is professional. He has this professionalism like a machine. He has this team just like a machine, and they never stop playing their way, and they never stop cooking teams until the job is finished. Now, I'm not panicking. I'm not saying we're going to lose the league or anything crazy like that. I'm really not. I'm not saying, oh, Liverpool are going to lose the league or anything crazy. That's fine. Like, I still think we're going to win the league and stuff. But it's just like the way that we operate is nowhere near the way that City operated over this last 6-7 years. Because the way that City operate over this last 6-7 years is a way that is professional, well-oiled machine. Keep going, keep going, keep going. They always keep going until the job is done. And we don't have that. We came into today's game like, oh, the league is won already, and we're just going to be complacent and unprofessional. We're just going to, just be nonchalant and stuff. Yes, McAllister scored a fantastic goal, but then after that, it was all Fulham. For 30 minutes. 30 minutes after the McAllister goal, it was literally all for him. I'm watching the replay of the goal right now. Yes, banger. But then after that, we started making individual errors that led to goals. Konate and Jones for the first one. Robertson for the second one. I'm watching the replay again in front of my very own eyes. Konate's simple header to win doesn't win it. Curtis should do better with the clearance there. Robertson, under no pressure, just gives the ball to Iwobi. Runs all the way back. Heads it back to Iwobi again. And then gets into the way and deflects it into his own net. And the third one, Van Dijk, just this nonchalant defending against Muniz. You guys, obviously, people will say stuff like, oh, we're going to win the league anyway and stuff. Yes, but that's not the point, because we're here to react to Fulham 3, Liverpool 2. That's the reaction. And we gave ourselves way too much to come back from. 3-1 down. The substitutions as well. I beg, we need to put the Nunes substitution in the bag. I'd rather Jota be in all the dangerous positions that Nunes are on. The problem wasn't Jota's performance. The problem is we can't get the ball to the forward line to save our life. And that's the issue. That's why I cannot scapegoat any forward. I can't. But with Nunes, I'd just rather Jota be there. I know he missed a chance, but he's a lot more clinical than Nunes is. He is. So I want him to be in those dangerous positions. I don't want Darwin to be in those dangerous positions. And that's the thing. With Arne Slot, the substitutions need to be different, in my opinion. The substitutions, first of all, Connor Bradley, for me, best substitution. The overlapping and underlapping with Mohamed Salah just brought the best out of Salah again. I mean, he started creating chances again. He started, obviously, he should have scored the chance that Diaz created. I thought Diaz was a phenomenal substitutions as well. Diaz, again, another game where he's incredible. Another game where Luis Diaz is incredible. So big up to Luis Diaz because he had another incredible game today. So shout out to him. All the substitutions came on and made a positive impact. And this begs the question, why do we just keep running back the same exact midfield 3? I know I speak for a lot of Liverpool fans that want to see Elliott been given a chance. Endo been given a chance. Chiesa been given a chance. Even today, Federico Chiesa, yes, he didn't score, but a consistent threat. Instead of bringing on Nunez, bring on Chiesa, play Jota and Chiesa up top together, play Salah on the right and Diaz on the left. Create more chances, create danger, do something different. And that's the thing. And that's the thing with today's game. And that's why Manchester City, when they win those league titles, when they win those trophies, they have this well-oiled machine thing where they're just like a machine. They keep going and going and going and going. And that's the difference. That's the difference between what we do. You're so complacent today and so unprofessional. I don't like that performance. First half alone left us a mountain to climb to get back. You guys. 3 individual errors. And we're 3-1 down. Diaz does really well to finish the chance. Bradley does unbelievably well to create that chance. And was consistently unbelievable all game long. And yeah, you know, shout out to all the substitutions that came on, except Nunes, in my opinion. I don't think he had a good game, but here we are. Listen, West Ham at Anfield next week. Hopefully we play completely differently. And hopefully Slot doesn't just run back the same exact team, because it didn't work. It hasn't worked 3-4 games in a row. Love you all. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.